Manchester City has struggled to create chances this season and have conceded plenty of outright stupid goals. Furthermore, Haaland has not been able to make a great impact on the team this season. And what if I told you that all of these problems come from the same issue, a lack of directness? Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we are talking about the directness of Manchester City. And this is actually something that I came to on another problem, and that should be De Bruyne, not Foden. My bad. I was talking about Doku, and I came to a realization. The failing of Doku is not the failing of himself, not entirely, but it is the failing of Manchester City's system. And let me explain that to you. And this lineup, does it remind you of something? I'll give you 3 seconds. Okay, your time is up. This is how we played against Bayern München. Bayern München had more possession than Manchester City. Manchester City won 4-1 on aggregate. Was it 4-1? I think it was 4-1. How come Manchester City, the Pep's team that always holds the ball, dominated Bayern München while not having the ball? I will tell you that now. It's because they were direct. We were direct. And this season, and many other seasons, Manchester City has enjoyed possession in this area. It's a worthless place to have possession. So there's only one place where possession means anything, and that is this place where you can score from. If you have possession in this area of the pitch, it means nothing. This area is worthless, you can't do anything here. So having all the possession in this area, you're not doing anything. You need to have possession in the penalty box. That's where you make your goals. But how do you get possession in the penalty area? It is by playing balls into the penalty area. In other words, by being direct. Now, obviously we don't play with the same team anymore. Doku plays more than Grealish nowadays. Silva, I guess he still plays, but whatever. De Bruyne, this should be Gundogan, by the way, obviously. But he doesn't play for us anymore. De Bruyne and Foden will be playing. Rodri will push up, and nowadays it's more Gvardiol than Ake. Gvardiol steps into midfield for us. I'm also pretty sure that Stones played against Bayern München, but whatever, it doesn't matter. And this is how we play nowadays. With De Bruyne and Foden as our attacking creative players, I suppose. And Gvardiol and Rodri as our double pivot. Now, what's the problem with this? Because we kind of played the same way, didn't we? Against Bayern München when we attack. When we attacked, okay, Rodri was over here, Stones was over here, and then it was Diaz centrally, and Ake out here. This is how we played against Bayern München when we attacked. What is the difference between this, and of course Grealish, what is the difference between this and this? Where is Akanji? Come on. The difference is counter attacks. This is the first problem. Silly goals that Manchester City has conceded. Because Gvardiol has been stepping into midfield or going up into the left wing. Walker, no problem. He can handle this distance. He is fast. Ake, he is fast. He can do this. And central balls, this box midfield, by the way, it makes it impossible to counter-attack through the center. That's why all our counters are from the left and right wing, and then cutting inside. Because this box midfield makes it nearly impossible to attack directly through the middle. So when Diaz played centrally, no problem. He's not fast, but he doesn't have to be, because the box midfield covers that for him. Now, however, Diaz is tasked with defending this left side, and he is not fast enough to do it. And this is the main difference. We used to have Stones step into midfield to create the box midfield. Now, however, to create the box midfield, you are having Gvardiol vacate left back and step into midfield. This forces Diaz to go left, and forces him to deal with counterattacks that he's not fast enough for. Okay, simple solution. Move Akanji to the left. Well, it's not that simple, because Diaz is a left-footed centre back, and when you come back to defend, this is not optimal for box defending. So how do you fix this first issue? Well, you just stop pushing Gvardiol into midfield. It's that simple. But then you lose your box midfield. How do you fix that? Well, you can push Walker in. No, that won't work. Well, Akanji can cover this, but Walker is not good on the ball. Okay, we can't push Walker in. Do we push Silva in? Okay, then we need to push Walker up, and we have tried that already this season. It didn't work. So how do we fix this box midfield? We don't. Without John Stones, we can't have a box midfield. Akanji can't do it. We have already tried. Walker can't do it. And when Gvardiol does it, we either need Ake playing on that left side because he is fast, or we just can't do it. In other words, the box midfield needs either Gvardiol and Ake or John Stones. If we don't have those players on the pitch, it's not possible. It's simply not possible. So what do you do then? Well, you play without a box midfield. And this is where you go into the issue of directness. In the treble season, you were very direct. You will have the ball here and cross it into the box immediately. You will have the ball here and shoot. You will have the ball here and someone will push into the midfielder will push into the penalty area. You will give the ball and we will shoot. Or wingers will go inside, get the ball and shoot. Now what we do is we hold the ball in these areas. We're not doing anything. We're not crossing because Doku, left-footed, he's right-footed I mean, he should be on the right wing to cross. That's why he always cuts inside and tries to shoot, because he can't cross with his left foot. Okay, maybe that's a solution. Okay, let's move Doku to the right. Okay, does this solve anything? Yes, actually. Because now we can play Savio on the left. Savio, left-footed, can cross, can shoot with his right foot. Okay, that solves every issue, doesn't it? Not yet. Look, Savio can cut inside and shoot. Sure. He can cross on his left foot. Sure. But that doesn't solve the systematic play style issue. Because we just keep the ball over here and we try to hold it. That is the biggest problem. And Savio, by the way, is our new signing. He's already been confirmed, for those who don't know. We have Walker and Gvardiol to deal with counterattacks, and even Akanji to deal with counterattacks through the middle, because we no longer have a box midfield. We will have to worry about that. Or we step Diaz up as a box midfield player, but that's not gonna work. I just don't see that working. So, okay. First issue, counterattack. Solved. Second issue, wings. Solved. Third issue, Haaland. What does Haaland do? Does he wait here? Well, he might drop deeper. And this is the most important part, I believe. Haaland will drop deeper on occasion. De Bruyne will have to go into the space he vacates. I think we need to let Haaland play more like Haaland. And if you don't know what that means, just look up clips of him at Dortmund. He dropped into midfield, got the ball, went on, scored. He went into the wings, and a winger would go into his central position. So Haaland would go to the wing, and Doku has to go central. That is something Haaland did at Dortmund. Haaland was allowed to play wherever he wanted, and the rest was going to have to make way for him. We have to have everyone play for Haaland, except for Phil Foden. Phil Foden has to play where he wants to play. So that means, if Haaland wants to go into midfield, De Bruyne has to step up. If Haaland wants to go to the right wing, Doku has to go centrally. If Haaland wants to go to the left wing, Savio has to go centrally. That is a big issue we have had. We have not involved Haaland. Because there is this myth that he is not good on the ball. He is very good on the ball. Just watch him at Dortmund. He dribbled through midfield. And he also created our best chance against Real Madrid when he got the ball for a few seconds. So Haaland is very good on the ball. Okay, every issue solved. Haaland lobs deep, De Bruyne falls in, while everyone compensates Haaland. That's an issue solved. The wings are solved. Is every issue solved now? No. Not yet. Because we are still not really talking about playing directly. We are just considering a basic lineup. This is, at the end of the day, just a basic lineup. Okay, so let's take everything we have talked about so far and condense it. This is how we play defensively. Probably like this, with Foden dropping deeper and De Bruyne hanging around Haaland and Savio and Doku falling. This is how we defend. Come on. This is how we defend. Okay, that's one problem solved. We defend compactly. We already do that. Okay, good. Doku on the right wing. Good. Savio on the left wing. Good. Haaland centrally, but he can vacate his position whenever he wants. Okay, good. Foden and De Bruyne push up. Good. Rodri is the central pivot. No more box midfield. We have a back four, a flat four. Okay, good. But there's still one issue that we haven't talked about. What does this actually do? What does this actually look like in our game? Well, it looks like just the treble season without a box midfield. Do you remember the treble season? Whenever we got the ball, we played it forwards. We didn't play backwards. Imagine Walker is on the ball. What should he do if he is getting pressed? Should he go back to Ederson or should he play it long to Savio? Pep Guardiola says go back to Ederson. It's better to keep the ball than to lose it. I say that's not true. We are better defensively than you and we are better attacking than you. Play a long ball. If De Bruyne or Savio get onto it or Haaland, we are gonna score. Okay, so that is what it looks like. In essence, we have to just play directly. That's all this comes down to. Just play directly. Have the ball on the wing, cross it. Have the ball centrally, play it to Haaland. Haaland is making a run, give him the ball. That is it. This is a rather long video to explain all of that, I know, but Manchester City fans just don't want to play direct football for some reason. Our best season was the treble season, because we won the most trophies. We played direct football. It's that simple. Play direct football, you will win. You have the best players, just play direct football. And this is a direction I see Pep moving in, but I am not sure. So tell me what you guys think about all the tactics and stuff that I've talked about, and tell me if you agree, disagree, and please do like and subscribe, it helps the channel out a ton, and I'll see you on the next one.